Alright, so we just got done with a big dosage of vitamin RB here from Dr. Sam, and before we post all these videos, we're just going to clarify a few things. Although we are not raw vegans, Dr. Sam is a raw vegan.
Yeah, I've been raw vegan for 10 years now, and I think it's important to state that up front because I know people might watch bits and parts of this videos that the Raw-Raws put up, and then I'm sure I'm going to get a bunch of emails to ask me if I eat meat and am I still vegan, and all that. Yes, I am. Yes, I promote that, and we just think it's important to say that up front because they don't want to have to answer those emails either.
What I find fascinating is that you're telling me you're a raw vegan, like 100%, as close as it comes, and that you're friends with people that are not raw vegans. Wow. How's that work?
Yeah, I mean, I am, and that I will own and admit, and I'm not ashamed of that I still love these guys, you know, no matter what they eat, and I think it's important to really be open-minded and to love everybody. You really have to. I mean, truly, if you're really living a lifestyle that's caring, then you'll be open to everybody. If you want to try to win these guys back over, you're not going to do it preaching to them, I can tell you that. But it ain't going to happen. You're going to have to maybe just come live with them for a while and show them the way, or give them a better way, or let them experiment for themselves with something that you think might help them. But I mean, I think they're doing pretty well for themselves. So, but they got to make that decision. I know I can't make it for them. So.
There is a true example of a living, healthy, raw vegan that was going to influence us through demonstration over conversation. Well, demonstration and conversation.
It'd be this guy. Yeah, there's no one that turns me away more from veganism than some of our vegan followers.
Dr. Sam, he turned the comments. Alright, so we're going to talk about Dr. Sam's 8 links to the chain of health. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, 8 links in the chain.
We're going to do this rapid fire Zen answers. So what's number 1?
Number 1 is food.
Alright, what kind of food do you recommend?
I would say raw, living, plant-based foods.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2 is air. And the air simply comes down to the quality of how you breathe and the quality of air that you're breathing. And most people do not breathe correctly. So
how would you recommend breathing, real quickly?
Very just consciously slow and deep, and really it should fill up your whole rib cage as opposed to just this top part here. Which most of the time, if you're experiencing discomfort in your body, you're probably not breathing, and there's a good saying, how you breathe is how you live. So if you have feelings of fear or doubt or guilt or discomfort, there's no way you're breathing slow and deep and consciously. Wow. Try the experiment. Just try to even breathe slow and deep consciously and try to have those feelings, because it's almost impossible.
Do you recommend breathing through your nose?
Yeah, you can. There's different forms of breathing. I mean, this topic is huge. We could talk about it for a while, but yeah, just in through your nose and even out through your mouth is fine. It really just depends on what your goals are going to be.
I was big with the last Raw of the week, Paul Check as well, and he actually said that he has a lot of patients that are dealing with depression and anxiety, and all he would do is roll them on a medicine ball, open up this chakra, and breathe deep in their nose, and depression would go away.
Absolutely.
Wow. All right. So what's number 3?
Water. And water, I would say, it's got to be clean, filtered, structured, ionized, polarized, magnetized, sun charged, whatever works for you. I'm a fan. I'm okay with spring water, and I also think that having water that's clean, that's filtered and structured is a good idea.
What about this water?
Yes, coconut water is absolutely awesome, and obviously all the water that's in fruits is pretty much clean, filtered, and structured, unless the fruit hasn't been grown with sustainable methods, so organic methods. So water is very important.
I'm just eating this because I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
Today we went to church. Actually, the last time I went to church with you.
Yeah, I was with you guys.
And we after the service we ran to the bathroom, and we realized we were the only ones in the whole auditorium running to the bathroom.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, that nobody else had to go to the bathroom after the service. But we did eat a lot of watermelon before.
But this happened to us today as well. Today's Sunday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, again.
Was there a lot of music?
A lot of music?
Yeah.
Not a lot of music this time.
Because the service we went to, I mean, they were cranking it. It was just like a Christian rock band or whatever. And so all that vibration, and it could have just stirred things up. Today, no? Not a lot of music?
No, but I still know when how to pee.
Yeah. It's kind of, that's kind of crazy that right. The average people that are healthy are peeing 6, 8, 10 times a day, and other people think that there's something wrong with you, and it's like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. That's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal.
I gotta pee right now.
Dilution is the solution to pollution.
Yeah,
What's the next
go? Light, and light's got to be natural daylight, sunlight. Allow as much of that in your body as possible every day. Lately, it's in the 40s, 50s here. Just strip down, get naked, in the privacy of your home, in your backyard, whatever. Get sunlight on your body. I can't stress this enough. Natural light is probably one of the most underrated nutrients is light. And malillumination is malnutrition. If you got poor lighting all the time over your head, hitting your crown chakra, especially those fluorescents, you're just frying yourself.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it PTH. What is PTH? Prime tanning hours. And I think it usually happens between, these days and on the East Coast, between like 10 and 2. What do you think?
Oh yeah, especially this time of year.
And how important, because you were talking about doing it naked. I was yesterday in my front yard. There's not a proper area for me to get fully nude here. But I did have the sun, I tilted backwards and I had a towel. So I was getting, no one could see it. It was a strategic sitting position where none of my neighbors could actually see what was going on inside that towel.
But if you
But
did
there was
see
a lot of vitamin D soakage on the vitamin.
But if you did see, it looked like a little turtle in that. a D-shell turtle.
Yeah. You can get a tan through suit actually. So yeah, there is a through suit. So I mean, you can get these bathing suits that actually tan through. Wow. So that way you could just be wherever, and you could still be getting the benefits of the sun coming through.
But why not just tan with a regular bathing suit? Why do you recommend getting naked? And why do I feel good about getting on my naked?
Because the sun is very important for stimulating a lot of things. One being the sex hormones.
Okay.
Wow. And so I think hitting your genital regions directly is imperative for testosterone production.
You definitely don't see too many healthy animals running around with clothes on.
That's right. We're born in the world naked. I mean, it's our natural state. We have laws that say you can't be doing it all the time, but hey, try to get some privacy in your own home, your own backyard, and get sun on your body every day, no doubt about it. So that's light. Rest, really important. It's the next link in the chain. I have an acronym for rest. It's a reliable, easy, safe technique, R-E-S-T. It is the thing that every other species does. They're injured, they don't feel well, they take rest. And all the time people ask me, what should I take for this? Take rest. They think I'm kidding, but so I have to write it down on a prescription or something. Take rest. It's the rest cure. It's one of the best known cures to mankind. So rest is important, and then the flip side of rest.
That is, you can get that over the counter. So you don't need a prescription for it.
Yeah, I think they just take out over the counter, just like a bat. They just whack you, and there you go. Now he's gonna rest.
You can, you do the same thing that we do. You just wake up. Your alarm clock is just your eyeballs opening.
That's right. If you wake up, if you need an alarm clock to wake up, you're sleep deprived. You haven't gotten enough rest. And I understand people have responsibilities and priorities, and you gotta maybe get up and go to work. Get to bed earlier if you can. Then that's the best. The best thing you could do is just get enough rest every day.
And if you do have an alarm clock, should you sleep with it next to your brain?
No, absolutely not. Move the alarm clock away from your head. It's like a mini microwave. You can get an EMF detector and stick it right next to the clock and you'll get a reading. I have to do this for patients and clients all the time that tell me, hey, I moved the clock and you're right, I'm sleeping better, but I know it's not psychosomatic. Take the EMF detector and it'll just, the thing goes off the chart. So it's emitting a strong field. And if you put that next to your brain all night, it's just like you're cooking yourself. Yeah, and Wi-Fi, shut it off. If you have it in your house, shut it off.
What about sleeping with your iPhone underneath your pillow?
Yeah, not great. I know
we had friends that sleep with their cell phones underneath their pillow. It's crazy!
Yeah, it's one of those, this I generation. I this, I that, and I said, yeah, no, I sick, I fat, I dumb, I don't know what I'm doing. Be careful of that stuff. I love technology. Your phone does not belong under your pillow. It doesn't. I mean, gosh, if you gotta email somebody text somebody at 2 a.m., something's up. Get all that done before you go to bed, seriously. So where are we at? The flip side, activity. Activity could be exercise and or purposeful work. It's movement.
So that's the next link, is movement.
Yeah, movement, activity. I always say a lot of people don't, it's not a lack of sit-ups, it's too many sit-downs. Get off your butt and move. Do something. Whatever you'll do. What's the best exercise? The one you'll do. You gotta exercise every day. Move. I mean, if we just went out and lived the way we're supposed to in connection with nature, you wouldn't even have to call it exercise, because we would just be doing something, being in harmony with nature, growing food or trekking from here to there, and that would be enough exercise. Really, it's really important to get movement in your body every day.
So is movement the last one?
No. So then we're up to hygiene, which is cleanliness, and you want to keep your body clean, your work environment clean, your home clean. It's really that simple. Just keep yourself clean. It's important to have hygiene. They say hygiene, cleanliness next to godliness, and you know, that's why these guys look so good all the time.
Body's a temple.
Always clean.
Yes,
Yes,
it
that's right.
seems like the less soap we use, the less smell that we got.
That's true.
Yeah, the thing about soaps are make sure that they are somewhat bodily friendly, environmentally friendly stuff. And yeah, we've got someone calling right now, probably to ask this question about this video. So the thing that's the paradox about hygiene is that the more hygienic we got in terms of antibacterial, this, that, and the sicker we've gotten as a nation. And so you could track that when they started coming out with all this antibacterial stuff. And we want to make something so hygienic that people have gotten really sick because they have no natural defenses anymore. So it's important to take showers, get clean, but yeah, you need very probably minimal soap, you know, to cleanse your body with. The stuff you're going to cleanse your body with, keep it something that's going to not strip all the natural oils and stuff.
Don't use gel. Use coconut oil.
We like coconut oil.
Yeah, I mean, there's just tons. I know people use aloe vera in their hair.
Oh,
it's
aloe
gel.
vera.
Nice.
You know, so it is gel, but it's aloe gel, and it doesn't seem to cause a problem for them. So,
Cacao butter seems really nice too. Cacao butter a lot.
Yeah, there's plenty of things nature gives us to keep ourselves clean and our environment clean, and definitely don't pollute the environment you're living in. I know people have good intentions with all these spray in the air stuff and plug-in things that spit stuff out every few minutes. It's supposed to clean the air. There's only one air freshener, fresh air. The last link is love, and even though this is discussed last, it probably needs to be first, because self-love has to come first. If you don't love yourself enough, you won't do the other 7 links we just mentioned, right? So self-love has to be there first, and then you'll take the time to eat correctly and breathe correctly and get clean water in and around your body, and exercise and sleep, and keep yourself clean, your environment clean. So that self-love piece is huge. You love yourself enough, that'll emanate from you and just spread to the people around you. You gotta love people around you. And even if they don't eat the same way you do, you still should love them.